Instagram. So today our topic is a little different topic, that is nothing but acupressure for your common ailments. So in this session you will be learning a bit of idea about acupuncture, as well as how you can tackle your problems like headache, sinusitis, the common ailments like a common man suffer day-to-day life, and you cannot depend always on a pill. So through this technique, if you can get some advantages or some benefits for your day-to-day life, then I will be very happy to share my knowledge with you. And without wasting much time, let's get into our topic. So what is meant by acupressure or acupuncture? So this is the Oriental arts. So it came from the Oriental arts, and it's been years. So hi Instagram friends. So if you want more of quality for the sound, please, I advise you to come to the YouTube, because I have a better quality of my sound in YouTube. But you can listen to my talk in Instagram, any platform, that's not at all a problem. But for more sound quality, I have clipped a device specially to my YouTube, so you can get it more quality. Okay, so from this shiatsu or acupuncture, the acupressure points came. So this is having the same concept as an acupuncture, but a common man, how they will know how to prick the or how to puncture with the needles? It is very difficult, isn't it? So it is not at all possible for a common man to go for acupuncture by themselves. I have acupuncture needles, and I have even in my course, I have learned acupuncture as my subject. So I have all the rights to speak to you about acupuncture and acupressure. So for a layman, it's always better to learn acupressure points. So it will have the same advantage of an acupuncture, but it will acupuncture heals you completely, whereas acupressure will help you to minimize the pain or whatever you are suffering from. So now, what is acupressure points? So let's discuss about the acupressure points. I'll give you a general idea, because I don't want you to just do some acupressure points here and there. So let us learn some theory part of acupuncture or acupressure. So this is a Chinese medicine, and the energy. So they consider, for them, according to them, a disease is nothing but a stagnation of energy. Okay, so if there is any blockage in your energy, that is said to be a disease, according to their Chinese medicine. They believe that. So, and it is 100% correct when it comes to different ailments. I will tell you our next topics, you will clearly understand why they tell that way, and how we can handle the problem. For me, I'm very confident in acupuncture, because we can treat insomnia. There are certain cases in acupuncture, but there are limitations also. I'll come to that. In pregnancy, then lactation period, and open blisters, skin problems, skin wounds, these cases you should not go for acupuncture. But even acupressure is prohibited, because this can elevate the pain or the delivery pain for a pregnant. So pregnant should completely avoid acupressure and acupuncture. So these are some of the limitations of acupuncture. But if you are suffering from an office headache, according to them, what they believe is there is a lack of energy to your brain, or according to the modern science, we say that it is a lack of blood circulation to the brain, so you suffer a headache. But according to the Chinese system, there will be a channel. So for example, large intestine. The large intestine, for example, I will tell you 𝐻𝐸. 𝐻𝐸 is one of the point called as Li4. So it is called as a large intestine fourth point. So when you touch the 𝐻𝐸 point, it is actually connected to the, that is the channel towards your brain and the blood circulation. So it improves the blood circulation to that channel. Thus it, Okay, so it is very, very difficult for me to make it as a capsule, but still I will try my best to make you understand what is acupressure and what is acupuncture. Now, coming to the, you understood what is chi energy, and according to them, the lack of chi, sometimes there will be over pooling of the energy, and thus it creates a lot of aggressiveness, and you are restless, you are your irritations becomes more, and you don't know what you speak to others, this kind of problems. But sometimes there is a lack of energy. So in this case, you will be depressed, you will be silent, and you will be very, very moody, and you don't want to talk to others. So this kind of fluctuations can happen with the, either the energy is more in you or the energy is less in you. So what does acupressure or acupuncture does to you? It channelizes, it gives a channel for the energy to flow properly. So this is what, so I'll give you an example of for me, as I'm a teacher, so I always like for the students or the people to understand in a, with some examples. For example, water is going through a pipe, hose pipe. So what happens if someone is stepping above that? What happens? Suddenly the energy is blocked. So just consider someone is stepping above that, suddenly the water stops to the desired plants or whatever you are watering. So, and then what happens? The acupressure, what it does, it releases the blockage, and then it creates the energy to pass, so the water flows easily through the pipe. So it's very simple as that. So this is the idea behind the energy channeling. And there are 12 channels inside your body, and each channel is connected to an organ. Here is the main, this is the main point in acupuncture or pressure. Each, when you prick or when you give acupressure, that particular organ is getting the benefit, like energy channel, energy channelization is happening to that particular organ, and thus you get the benefit out of it. So this is what acupressure does to you. Okay, now how does it work through the fingertips? Now today I am going to teach you how to do the acupressure through the thumb and your fingertips. So you are going to give the pressure to the, so you can just start giving pressure to your fingertips. All of you can do it and see how much pressure you have for yourself. You have to develop a kind of power inside you in such a way that you are not using your shoulder for giving the pressure. You are actually only using the wrist and fingers, and try to develop that energy or try to develop that power inside your finger, so that the finger is having a lot of force and pressure. So don't apply a force from your shoulder. Got it? Start feeling that your hands and your wrist is giving the pressure. So this way you can give a lot of pressure. So you have to, you can feel, see me, like you can see the red. See, I'm giving a lot of force. See, you can just feel that, you know, my hands are kind of shaking because of the pressure. So this kind of pressure you have to exert for your fingertips. This is very, very good for your headache. So not only headache, sometimes you feel that you are gone, you know, you feel that you are completely lost and you don't have a, you cannot decide something. That kind of neutral feeling, sometimes you can give even the pressure, because it improves the blood circulation to the brain. The second topic of me is reflexology. So I have yesterday night I have prepared some chart to make is represented in your palms and on your feet. This is what is called as reflexology. And I have even drawn some, not a good diagram, but still I like to make you understand. So I have drawn some diagrams even here, so that these are the points we are going to deal today. So I want everyone to see the whole video, and in YouTube it will be saved with a better quality. So Instagram friends, kindly you can watch the YouTube video again and again, and you can refer how it is done, and you can apply it in your day-to-day life. So the first Okay, before that, I forgot one more point, that is yin and yang theory. So you might have heard yin yoga, yin yoga. So yin yoga is how it came. Yin and yang is nothing but the opposite. That is the opposite phase, like moon and sun, the female and the male, the cool and the hot, this kind of energy. So even acupuncture or acupressure believes in this theory called as yin and yang theory. So yin and yang, what are the difference I will tell you. Yin is more into the shade and it's a feminine, cold, rest. The people will be inward and there are inferior. These are the characteristics of yin. That doesn't mean that a female is holding all these characteristics. So don't think that way. It is just that it is having all these characteristics. That means the energy. So you have a yin and yang inside you. So sometimes that means you will be more into the dark and you will be more into the inferior and you will be inward. And yang on the other side is on the brighter side. That means more of sunny and more of aggressiveness, active and upward and excitement. So if your excitement is more in you, that means your yang is good in you. And if you are more into the silent and you're depressed and you're silent and you are inferior, that means the yin is more in you. But whether it is bad or good, both are good. Both are bad also. Why? You have to have a balance of yin and yang. So this is what they believe in is yin and yang theory. This is just for your idea. So there are 12 channels inside you. This 12 channel is passing crisscross through the human body. So please don't laugh I will show you something. I will take my baby's toy to make you more understand. This is just imagine the Spider-Man as a human body because I don't have a skeleton here. So I will explain with the Spider-Man. Please excuse me for that. But I would like to tell you the channels here. See maybe the large intestine is going through this way and it ends up somewhere, and maybe the kidney is going like this and then it comes to the from the foot, like this. So it is like 12 channels are moving crisscross through the body, and there is 2 channels. That is one is on the anterior part of your body and the other one is the back. There are 2 outside and inside. So these are actually the CV and GV. I forgot the CV full form of it. So this actually 2 channels are for the superficial, but all the other one is connected to the internal organs. Okay. And then now we have to learn how to apply. So if you are learning all these and you don't know how to, why I have to learn all these organs. So you don't have to learn anything organs or this. Maybe a large intestine is connected to your headache and a kidney is connected to your urinary bladder problem. A spleen channel is connected to your menstrual problem. So that's what we want to know today, because learning acupressure and learning the theory will not help you, but how to deal your day-to-day life and how to tackle your common ailments is our topic. So let's get into directly to the common ailments one by one. So I'm going to give you the first point, that is nothing but the 𝐻𝐸 point. 𝐻𝐸 is, see, all of you take your hand and open it and you can see a small web here, right? And this web, you can just press, you can feel there is a small jelly part. So you can use your thumb and your index finger just to palpate and check there is a jelly part inside this. And when you press it, you can feel there is a little bit tenderness. And now when you see like this, your palm, there is a hilly area here. So you just try to press it, and this is the point of your headache. This is called as a pain killer. Okay, painkiller. So you can apply this point for all your pain problems. For example, tooth pain, back pain. Do this pressure point for 5 minutes. Okay, you keep pressing this as well as on your other side. Okay, so you can go for the right hand for some time and the left hand, and you have to palpate that tender point. So how you will understand whether the point is correct or not? I have told you about the landmark. That means there is a web, so you have to open it, and then you have to press the center, and then on the same time you are seeing the hilly part of your palm, sorry, your hands, and then you have to press that jelly part inside. Then you will feel a tenderness. The tenderness is the you will not feel the tender all the other points. So there are specific points in your body that will pain more than the other parts. So this is how you will understand this is a acupressure point. Okay, so this is the first point. So this is for your pain. I'll teach you after teaching your acupressure points. I will teach you the reflexology. Okay. The next one we can go for is the immunity point. So that is very, very important for your day-to-day life, and especially for this pandemic. So all of you take your hands like this. You can see there is a crease. Okay, there is a division of your, when you flex your elbow, there is a small crease. You can see an elbow crease, and you can see a small puffy part of your elbow, right? This point, if you touch, you can feel a tenderness there. So you can just try to see if it's not on the side, you can just try to palpate. See, this is my point. I got a big see, I feel a lot of pain. I experience a pain in this particular point. So just try to see just nearby areas and then come to that particular point where it pains you like hell. Okay, so you can just press that point. This is called as LI11. So you don't have to learn LI11. That is a large intestine, point number 11. You can, if those points I have told you, you can just type it and Google and see. You can just refer it whether am I right or not. Okay, so you can just see this is terribly paining in me. So that doesn't mean that you are suffering from something. This, all the points, all the specific acupressure points in your body will pain than the other parts. And then go for the other side. You can just flex. See, you have to find, yes, I got the point, and this, and you can even mark with a pen. This is the point and this is the point, and the whole day you can just palpate it, and you can do 5 minutes one time. Then after that you can again do it, and whenever you are in having an emergency, you can do it for more. There is nothing that, it's just a pressure. You don't have to worry. It's not an acupuncture you are doing for yourself. Okay, this is the LI11, and even this is good for hypertension and diabetes. Okay, yeah. So this is very good for diabetes, immunity, and hypertension. And this point is good for all the pain. So you learned 2 points. Now going to the third one, that is called as Spleen Six, called as 𝐂𝐤𝐬𝐢. So here actually I need my Spider-Man and my chart. So you can just take the inner side of your feet, okay, and you can feel there is a bony projection. You can see, right? So that is called as the medial malleolus. That's the bone. So here, from that point, you are going to take 4 fingers. You are going to measure 4 fingers above the medial malleolus. That is called as the Spleen Six. You will really love me if you are in trouble next time. You just have to give acupressure for your Spleen Six. All the ladies out here, you will really, it's called as a painful periods. If you press this point, or your friend is crying, or the kids who are watching, they are, your friend is having a pain in the class, what you can do, you can just give a pressure to that particular point. That is 4 fingers away from that, up, towards the up. So here, if I will take this fellow, so here, this is the medial malleolus. Just imagine this is the medial malleolus, and you have to just take 4 fingers. So somewhere here is the point. So you just palpate and see. And if you are still not convinced, I can just show you. So you can just take the 4 fingers. I think Instagram friends can see, and see, this is the 4 fingers you can just take, and this is the point. So this point you just touch, you can feel the pain, and during the menstruation time, the girl or the lady cannot hold that pain. It will be terribly in pain, and you have to just keep pressing that point with so much of pressure for maybe 5 to 10 minutes. You can see the pain is completely gone. Okay, she will be completely relieved from the pain. I give you 100% guarantee for this. So you can be a self-doctor for yourself. Okay, so this is the next very important point, that is spleen 6 𝐂𝐨𝐬𝐬𝐬. So you learned 3 points, and spleen 6 is having, now the men who are watching, you don't have to feel bad for the see, now for all the genitourinary organ problem, that means the men are suffering from many male problems, like there are some certain issues, and that problem, even the urinary incontinence that the elders are suffering. For example, they cannot hold the urine, and urinary bladder problem. So the spleen 6, the one I told you above your that feet point, that is 4 fingers above the bony projection, that is what is called as the 𝐂𝐨𝐬𝐬𝐬 or spleen 6 point. This is excellent for dysmenorrhea. This is I have to give 5-star for the dysmenorrhea problem. Then comes the genitourinary problems, that is any problem related to the male or the female sexual organs, as well as urinary bladder problems, and also like uterus, like other problems like PCOD and fibroid. These all can be tackled through this point. So hope you understood the spleen 6. Now let's go for the GB20. GB20 is another very interesting point. Okay, I have drawn a diagram, so you can see the back side of a man. Okay, in this one, here this is the back neck. There are 2 points on the either side of your spine. You can palpate it a little bit up on your hairy part. So here there is a depression. So all of you take your 2 hands and then palpate. This is the part. This depression, you can feel a pain on that particular point, and then that is actually just down the another big bone of your skull. So you can just palpate and see that point will be painful for you. Okay, with the 2 fingers or 1 finger, index finger, you can just press that point and then slightly take your chin up and keep a pressure there. This is excellent for all the men out here who are working with the system and the ladies who are working with the system. This is just for your, this is called for your cluster headache. This is for migraine. This is for normal headache, office headache, stress, tensions. So this is very, very good too. This is called as GB20, and GB20, okay, gallbladder. Actually, this is connected to an organ called as gallbladder, and gallbladder 20 is called as the headache point. So all the headache and migraine, whatever you feel, sinusitis, all can be easily handled with this GB20. How many times you can apply? You can do it all the time in a day, but you can just pressure for 5 to 10 minutes maximum. That is enough, because by that time you will be relaxed. Okay, you don't have to keep on stimulating that part. You can do it like 3 times instead of taking a pill. Why don't you try this? Try this and tell me how you are feeling down this video. And then the next point is called as the GB34. This is another very important point, that is actually the one I mentioned here. That means this is actually the outer side of your leg. That means when you flex your leg like this, you can see a crease here, right? You can see a crease here, and then you just take 3 fingers from the crease. You can feel a point here, and then there is a painful point here. With your thumb, you can give a pressure there, and this is for the acidity. So all the stomach ailments can be easily handled with this one. So the spleen 6 was inside, and this one stomach 36 and GB 34, gallbladder 34, these are all outside. So just go for this GB 34, that is little bit backside of your calf muscles, and from the crease you take 3 finger down, that is the point. With the thumb you are going to give the pressure there. So this will help you to release your acidity. Isn't it interesting? So I'm actually giving you different ailments. Okay, yeah. So this GB34 will help you with the anxiety, because you know your stomach is connected even with the stress. Whenever you are having a stress, did you feel any time that you are feeling acidic, right? So stress and anxiety is interconnected. So whenever you are having an anxiety as well as acidity, you can go for GB34. So that is actually for the in the Spider-Man's body. So this is his elbow, crease of his knee, and from there you have to just take 3 fingers, and somewhere here it will be the, this will be the GB34. Hope you understood. Okay, so actually the Spider-Man is helping me for this, for teaching you the acupressure. So now the next one, yes, I have almost covered. Now the next one is special impotency, and also the female who are suffering from infertility, that they are not conceiving, and also the ladies who are having uterus problem, like because of that they are not conceiving. That means there are some base problem for the men and female suffering. I'm not going to open up all that topic in detail, but I will tell you there is a very important point for you to learn in this. That means from your belly button you have to just thank you, Spider-Man. Okay, we will discuss, or I will answer all the chat. Okay, I'll come to that, but let me not from the belly button. You are going to take 4 fingers down. There is one point. So from the 4 fingers, you just touch the finger, the 5th point. That means the 5th finger space is very, very important for conceiving. Okay, this is a very good point. So see, acupuncture is the one we do, but I'm just telling for your, see, in your day-to-day life, why don't you just apply that and just see whether it is beneficial for you or not, unless and until you try something. Better than nothing, isn't it? So let's go for correcting your uterus problem, correcting the male problems. So, and the male who are suffering with low sperm count, all can be easily corrected with this CV4. So in the CV4, what that is urinary incontinence. Even the people, elderly people who are having suffering from the urine, they cannot hold the urine, and impotency, infertility, male genital issues, ladies problems easily can be handled. Now I will show you where is the point. Yeah, just imagine this is your stomach. Okay, and this is your belly button. Okay, this is your umbilicus. From here, if you are taking 3 finger to the side, 3 finger to this side, 3 finger above, and 3 finger, this is very, very easy. You know, your parents to give pressure when you are having a problem, because other person can give more pressure to you. For example, a child is suffering from stomach pain. So this is not only for the adults, I'm going to tell it's for the kids also who are having stomach pain. For example, a child is suffering from severe abdominal pain and cramps, and the mother doesn't know what to do for the child. You can immediately press. This is because of the gastric issues and the food he have eaten. What you can do from the umbilicus, you can take 3 finger above. You can see, so from here you take, this will be the point. So you can just give a good pressure to that particular point, and that exactly that point will be paining even for the child, those who are having, see, whenever you have food poisoning, that will be the exact point, it will be paining inside also. So that point you have to give a good pressure. So it is for the digestion. When it comes to the side, this is excellent for the ladies who are having menstrual irregularities. Okay, so they can go for 3 finger from the umbilicus to the side, they can get 2 points. This is excellent for all the menstrual irregularities. When it comes down, okay, these are called as conception vessels. I forgot actually the full form of it before. Governing vessel and conception vessels. So this CV4, when you put the 3 finger down the umbilicus, you get a point. That is very, very, very good for infertility, conceiving a child, and also the male sexual problems. Okay, so you can just go every day. You can do it maybe 10 minutes in a day, 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the night. So take 3 finger, give the pressure for a long time. So you will get that point exactly above the pubic symphysis. That means your hip joint. You can feel a projected bony surface. Just above that, this point will end. From the up, down 3 finger, and from the pubic symphysis above, that's the point. You try practicing it alone and then you check. So you will get a clear idea about it. Okay, so that is about the, and there is one point, actually this is I have taught in my class. This is called as an emergency point. So a friend of you is collapsing in the office, or a friend of you is fainting in the road. Suddenly people, what they do, they sprinkle water on their face, and they it is not actually good. Sprinkling water is dangerous, so don't do that. Sometimes some people, they throw all the like bottle of water on their face, and it's going to be really dangerous, because that water can go inside through their nose and it can make a lot of trouble for them. So what do you have to do next time? So when a person is fainting or becoming unconscious in front of you, this is an emergency point, and there you can go for, see, between, that means nose and your lips. So this how I have handled 2-3 cases in my life, and so we can become a hero and heroine in front of the public just through this way. That is just one point, that is between your nose and your upper lip. There is a center point. This point will be very powerful during an emergency crisis. That time when you press it, the person, the unconscious person also will get up, because this is a very powerful point. This is called as an emergency point, but don't use it in your day-to-day life. Only during emergency you can use it. There is another point also I will teach you, that is called as Yung-Chang. It's again an unconscious point, down your feet. So you don't know exactly down your feet where it is. So what you can do, just give a center pressure all the points down their feet. So when they are fainting and just they are unconscious, them to get up from the unconscious state. So I have told you 2 emergency points. Got it? This can save a life. Got it? So this class is not an easy class. It will take some time for you to digest all the points, but see the video again and again, you will understand. And in this way, why I am giving all you this, see, these are only for the acupuncturist and this one. But acupressure, a common man can learn. There is no problem in that. So why can't I share my knowledge to you so that you can save someone's life, right? So this is my pure intention behind this topic. So just learn the point exactly at the center of the feet. You can get many points there. If you are confused about which exactly the point, just give the pressure to all the center depression of their feet. So for example, you get a curve, right? Down the depression face, down the feet, there is a depressed area. There you can press center. Just imagine this is my feet, okay? Just center here, here, here. Just keep on pressing until the person wakes up. Because you are not giving any tablets or an injection for them. You are just giving a pressure. So there is no harm in that, okay? And I think I have covered almost all points of acupressure. Now I will teach you very common headache problems. Let me drink some water. I am drinking from the copper vessel. I have put this water in the early morning. Now it will be more, having more of minerals. And then all of you take your index finger and then slowly massage from the root of the nose from here till your eyebrows. This is very good for your sinusitis. See, this is not an acupressure, I can say. This is just a, what to say, massage, like a facial massage. So I have two essential. You will be really irritated and you will be feeling stuffy. So what you can do, you can just rub the essential oil and then inhale. It's very nice fragrance, the lavender, and then you can just put at the center, and then you can just apply a little bit of drop, and then I have ginger oil. So you can take olive oil or coconut oil, and then what you have to do, I'm going to make my face messy now, okay, just for you. And then see, 1 drop or 2 drops according to the skin, okay. I have a moisture skin, so I'm applying very little. Those who are having dry skin, they can go for 2 drops and then spread in your fingers. And then see, I have that essential oil on my face, so I'm feeling so good with the smell, and the fragrance of it is amazing. And see, I can just apply here. There is sinus accumulated. Sometimes you will feel terrible pain. So what you're going to do with your fingers, you're slowly coming down from the root of your nose to the eye socket. See, there is a bony projection, so you can go for massaging this way. Then what you have to do, go with your fingers all the way up and draw your eyebrow, and then give it. So if your skin is dry, you will feel painful. Got it? So that's why just give some moisturizing cream or go for good oils like coconut oil or olive oil and give a massage. So this eyebrow you have to draw, and then give a pressure here at the edge of your eyebrows. Give a pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one will open your nose. So those who are having block on their nose, this will really help you to, this massage will really, this is called as a sinus massage. So it will drain your sinus, drain your mucus, and it will cover all their face. What you can do is just take 1 drop of oil and slowly give small massage to their lovely face and around their eyebrows. What happened? Suddenly you can see the baby is sneezing the extra mucus. So the baby will be feeling relieved with their sinus. Adults can take that pain, but they cannot even breathe. So this will, make them very uncomfortable for sleeping. So what you can do, just give a gentle massage down the eye socket, not on your eyes, okay? Don't press your eye. Just go down. This is a maxillary sinus, this is ethmoid sinus, and there is one sinus at the center of your eyebrows, and then here also you can press down the chin. There is a depression here also. You can, these are the 4 points for sinusitis. And then this is a very good concentration, memory, induction point. So you can just press at the center. This is also very good for decision making during your office time. This will really help you. See, you can see after I press it, you can see the amount of pressure I see. Can you see the depression? See, this much of pressure I have given. So hope you understood how much pressure you have to give. Even I forgot to take a round shaped pen. Also you can just, but I don't agree when, don't do it on the face, but you can do the round shaped, the soft part of the pen. You can give for 𝐂𝐸 point and 𝐂𝐸𝐬𝐬 point. These points you can apply the pen pressure if you are having a less pressure on your fingertips. But don't go here, because this can, you can slip and it can hurt your eyes. So don't go for that. So 1, then 2 and 3. So these are the sinus point. And after massage, you can give a good pressure here. This is the maxillary sinus. You can feel sudden opening of your nose. Are you feeling that? Right? So just give the pressure, this one. So this will release all the tensions of your sinus headache. Okay, this is a number 1 sinus massage plus sinus headache points. Now I think that's all for the acupressure, and now comes to the last part of the speech, the discussion, that is the reflexology. Your right hand will be representing the right part body organs, and the left hand will be pancreas and all, heart is coming to the left side, so it will not be represented on your right hand because the heart is on this side, right? So the heart will be here. Okay, so you can repeat this video because you may not remember all the points. So the heart is here, and you can just imagine this is the solar plexus. So you have any digestion problem, you can just massage the center of your hand. Stomach, even here you can do that. Stomach is on both sides, both hand. You can just give a gentle massage for you, because just imagine you have a stomach pain in your office. You cannot go for a massage in public, right? So what you can do, just go for a massage on your palm. So, and also the feet is representing many organs, but it's always convenient to use the hand palm reflexology. Now, this thumb indicates a man's head. Just imagine this is a head of a person, and this is the neck. So if you have a neck pain, you can just massage. See, if those who are massaging now, if you have a neck pain, are you feeling a pain here? Got it? Those who are having a, it's like those who are suffering from cervical spondylosis, all that, you will be experiencing a pain right now, isn't it? Yes. So I don't know, my left hand is painful and my right hand is okay. This is the thyroid, both sides, because we have only one head and one neck, thank God. Otherwise, that also will have separate points. So you can go for the, see, thyroid point. So those ladies who are having thyroid imbalance, go for pressing the center here and here. Okay, hope you got that. Now this one, just imagine that you are drawing a human body here. See this portion with your fingertips, you can just massage. This is the diaphragm, and this is your lungs. This portion, this is your lungs, both sides. Lungs also distributed to both sides, so you will get the lungs here. So if you have a breathing problem, just massage the, see there is a puffy area here, right? So you can just massage this breathing problem, asthma, sometimes anxiety will give you breathlessness. Even the iron deficiency will give you shortness of breath. So you can just massage this part. And iron deficiency, anemia also can give you breathlessness. So go for pressing this point. Okay. And the next one here is your heart. So here can be your liver. So just massage this one. So those who are having fatty liver, they can go for massaging this part. So the parts which are really painful, don't worry that I have problem for all my organs. Don't think that way. Sometimes your hand will be having some pain, not because of that reason. Okay, maybe you have slept in a wrong way, or you have jammed your palm somewhere. Just because of that, don't worry about it. Just but give a good pressure. But sometimes if you have an eye problem, I have, see the first and second finger, this two finger, this is your eye. These are the eye part. See, I'll show you. Got it? This eye point, with eye, you can improve the vision by pressing this one. And the brain point is also like this point. So you can just remember like this, victory, this simple, and the fingertips. So this, and this is your brain. So headache, you can go for particularly to 2 fingers of you. Okay, and the eye point here. And the ear point is the next 2 fingers. Okay, here and here, and here and here. So I will show you the ear point. See these 2 points, okay, the center of this one. So you got the ear, eye, stomach, and this is your throat. So after the thyroid, then comes your throat here. So if you're having a sore throat, so you can just go for pressing the web of the fingers, the first and 2 fingers. So you got the sore throat point. And then sciatica point. So this is the people who are having sciatica, low back pain, just massage the wrist of your hand. Just give a, like, you can even massage like this when you have a back pain or the nerve is congesting down your back. After a long sitting, you can go for massaging your wrist. Then I told you the liver is so the liver on the right and heart on the left, and then the arm and shoulder. Yeah, this is again, shoulder is one of the tension point. Got it? Many of you will suffer from a shoulder pain. You can feel that it's very, very tender. So this is the point. Okay, so you cannot do a massage in front of people. Just imagine if you are at home, you can give a good massage for your shoulder, but otherwise it is at the, see the crease, there is a line, right? Yeah, something lifeline or something there at the end of it. This is the arm and shoulder, both hand. Only that liver and heart, and where actually it is, yeah, here somewhere. The pancreas is also like almost near to the stomach. Got it? And the lungs, I told you. Yeah, and arm and shoulder. Yeah, and the uterus. Yeah, now coming to the uterus. See, urinary bladder. Where is your thumb? Down that line comes your, here. See, this is your uterus point. And ovary, testis. If it is man, it is testis, and for it's a lady, it is ovaries. And on the other side, so this is even urinary bladder comes here. Urinary bladder and ovaries and all the female sexual organ and male sexual organ on all on the thumb side itself. And here left side is the ovaries and testis, and here is the genital organs. That means uterus and, yeah, urinary bladder and genital organ is situated here, but the ovaries and testis on the other side. Yeah. So here also same, urinary bladder, genital organs for females and males, and here is the ovaries and testis. So hope you understood. Now, yeah, that's all. Then now intestine. So this is the last part. So from the stomach, all the food is coming here, and this is the large intestine and small intestine. So if you are having any constipation, piles problem, you can just massage this part. So you can just give a massage like this. And then if you have, like, see, even like this you can do. Okay, give a good pressure to the both side and produce the heat. So each and every organs are inside your palm, and if you stimulate that particular points, it is actually giving blood circulation and stimulation to your internal organs. Thus you are getting rid of almost all the ailments in your life. So hope you enjoyed my session, and I think this is too much for you to digest for a day. So we will come up with another topic, and I'll get an idea whether what you gained through this session. Okay. Ma'am, acupressure point for shin pain for runners. Great tips. Yeah, 15 points, only 4 likes. Please hit like for ma'am. Okay, thank you, ENG. Good morning, Chitin, Masuma, Nitin, Lata, Sajira, Reshma, Priya, Shebin, Ankita, Abarna, Tamara, others. Thank you so much. And Naveen, Kirtana, Krishna, Rashi, Malayalam Fortek, Jaita, Ajay Khan, Blenda, Kavya. Please shoot the question, please. Amraya, thank you, my dear Dr. Optimist, and Gogul Krishna, Prince, Vijay Philip, Mac Wandines, Abhijit, Shruti, thank you, my dear. Ashwati, Noora Al-Badr, Innocent, Shivani, Muhammad, Chris Yoga, Yoga Love, Prana, Sharil, Adi, Arun, Renu, Vadavan, Sriga. Wow, today a lot of people. Parvati, Vinod. Yes. Thank you so much. So please, any questions, let me know. Okay. Very informative and educational. Yeah, this is an what you told is right. This is a awareness, or it's educational session actually. So hope you will get more points, and for your day-to-day life, this will really help you to tackle your problems. And please apply it. Please don't always hear. Try to adopt all these measures and apply it in your day-to-day life. Then only you will get the benefit. And one very important point I forgot to give you is the 3-finger. This is called as a P6, actually for omitting and diarrhea. So omitting and diarrhea I didn't mention, so sorry for that. So this 3 fingers down your wrist, you will get the 4th point. This is a very painful point during your flight travel, when you're feeling like puking during the car journey. So some kids are finding it very difficult to travel. Even my one of my child was having it when they were small. So I used to give pressure for her during the travel, and she never used to omit because of the pressure. So this is how I realized that how nice it is. Even I'm not giving any pill, and I could, the experience is something really great, and I could see the changes in their life. So I hope you will also do the same, and don't depend always on the pills. Yeah, in emergency, of course, you can go for, but if you can handle many problems without, and home remedies and the lifestyle modification, why you have to depend on the pills, isn't it? So be a self-doctor, self-heal yourself. So you have the ability, and if you have a good knowledge, and if I'm there to mentor you, you don't have to worry. Okay, so that's it, guys. I think for the runners, there is nothing like specific point for that, my dear. There are thousands and thousands of points. I will not be able to give each and everything to you, but the small tips will help you to handle almost all problems of your life, I guess. Okay, and then try to apply your reflexology points. So I will see you next week, same time. Stay tuned. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. Take care.